I have to tell you guys what happened with my tattoo. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hi, Fry, and how are you? We also have a kitty and a me. We're sitting today because if you are not up to speed with the intimate details of my life, because, you know, important, I got a new tattoo. I finished my tattoo. That means I'm sitting for the next couple days because basically what he did is he shaded, I can't even like really show you. I can't let the cat touch it either because I don't have a second skin on right now. Basically he shaded all of the legs and filled in the black in all the suckers, and then also did the eye on the back of my leg. So all the way down to my foot, my ankle bone, up to like the beginning of my back of my thigh was tattooed yesterday. And it was an experience to say the least. Okay, so I was there for about 5 hours, I would say. So Jenna, the lovely friend who helps me with so many things, had come along and she was filming the final bits for OFTV. So she was there as well. And we had stopped and ate lunch halfway through the tattoo. So he had started on the top of my foot and then worked his way up this way and then did the sides of my legs and then saved the back for last. And he started at the bottom, did the face and my calf, and then did the back of my knee. And you guys know that the back of my knee was a fun time the first time, and it was even more fun this time. The whole time I was just playing Mario Kart because I didn't want to be scrolling or watching anything, so I was just playing on my Switch the whole time. And while he was doing the back of my knee, I couldn't even play the game. My brain, my soul, my entire being left my body, but I was fine. I was present. I was, you know, it was fine. And then we finished the tattoo, we wipe it down, we take pictures of it, we do that whole thing. And I was standing up on a stool and he was just about to start wrapping my leg. So he was talking to me about like air drying it versus the second skin, because I don't have anything covering it right now, where usually you have like a thin sheet of sticky plastic that sticks to you for a couple days. I opted, because it's such a big tattoo and he filled in so much spaces, to just air dry it. So we were talking about that, and I was wearing little shorts like this and a shirt and a hoodie, and I'd been wearing that the whole time. All of a sudden I just started feeling like so hot, and I thought I was just like overheating in my sweater. Do they have to strap your leg down? I feel like my reflexes would kick in. So when he was going over like my ankle bone right here, like this is my ankle bone, I would have my foot placed against his chest, so it gave me something to like push into, so it like stops that reflex. And he basically just like holds my foot on his chest and then tattoos on me. So that's what helps stop the reflexes, because when it is going over like bones like that, it is involuntary. The rest of it you can just like hold still. Not that big a deal. So I'm starting to feel like very hot. I have only ever fainted one other time in my life, and I fainted in the middle of the nurses station at the hospital a couple years ago, and I smoked my head on the floor, got a concussion. I will never forget what the doctor said to me when he was like, if you ever have that feeling again, make sure you just like sit down and put your head between your legs. So I'm starting to feel like really hot. I'm getting like vertigo. Two things that have never happened to me before getting a tattoo. And I'm standing up on the stool and I look at my tattoo artist and I was like, I have to sit down. Like, you can keep wrapping my legs and like keep talking to me, but like I have to sit down. He's like, okay. And I'm sitting down and I'm feeling better, and I'm, you know, keep on talking, just like waiting for this feeling to kind of pass. And then I stand back up, and when I stand back up, I'm standing for maybe like 30 seconds, and then I look at both him and Jenna and I'm like, I need to go lay on the couch. They're like, obviously, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm okay, but like preemptively I'm going to lay on the couch because like I feel like something's not right. So yeah, I went and laid on the couch. They went and got me a lollipop, like just like a hard candy lollipop, and as soon as I had the lollipop, I like instantly felt so much better. I had looked up it when I got home on Reddit, and basically when you're getting a tattoo, no matter how like mentally prepared you are for it, you are basically like traumatizing the body, which spikes your adrenaline. And when you have a spike in adrenaline, you can have a crash in blood sugar. So basically I was about to pass out. I was about to faint. It wasn't because I hadn't eaten. I had eaten a meal before. I ate halfway through. I had like a balmy sandwich from a really good Vietnamese place. Like, I had food in my system. I was well hydrated, but I just like didn't have enough blood sugar. And essentially I would have passed out. But the whole time you have that like battle with yourself when you're like kind of feel like that, where you like want to leave, like you have like your fight or flight kicking in, and then you also have the counter feeling to that is like, I'm just being a baby, like don't, like you're fine, like just like keep standing here, it'll be over soon, just like power through it. And I genuinely believe that if I had like tried to power through it, I would have passed out. And I'm just like glad that I went and took that time to lay down, because even Jenna was like, all of the color was drained from your face, like your lips were like turning blue, like when I looked at you, like it was like something was wrong. That's my story, how I almost passed out after getting my tattoo. And like this is something that I've never experienced before, and didn't experience the first like 4 times we worked on the octopus. But for whatever reason, it might have been because I'm recovering from a cold, it might have been because I had a really long day the day before. For whatever reason, my blood sugar just like dropped. Always keep hard candy on you, and apparently it's quite common. Didn't know that in all my years of getting tattooed. Had no idea. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, but I'm fine. I did have a handful of Sour Patch Kids just to be safe though when I got home, because you know, I just didn't know if just the lollipop would cut it.